Hey y'all, just wanted to make a quick update video. Take some measurements of these transmissions here so you can kind of see the difference. But the width of both of them, and these are just rough, is about 14 inches. Same with the ZF right at the bell housing. The factory 4-speed, after about 6 inches, tapers down to, call it 7 inches wide. The overall length of the factory transmission to the back of the output shaft is 19 inches versus the ZF, which is about 21.5 inches. The height of the factory transmission at its highest point, as far as I can tell, is about 14 inches. Once it goes down to its little taper here, oops, sorry about that. We're about 10 inches if you want to give it some space, 9 inches if you're gonna touch the metal you're mounting it to. The ZF transmission, the actual plate is probably about like 17 inches. The transmission itself, call it 16 inches. It's going to be the 14 inches wide, call it, for about 4 inches here. After that first taper down, we're probably to about 12 inches for the next 6 inches. And then I'd say for the last, call it 12 inches, leaving room for the slave cylinder, you need about 10 inches wide, or versus your factory transmission, it's about 8 inches. So inside here, we are definitely going to have to, at least in this area, cut it, because it's going to have to be widened for sure. But love this car for reference. So you can see on this car that shroud has all been removed, and then this is on the other side of this is where your, I guess, your heater box would be, but that's all been removed to make room for the cage and just for extracurricular activities in here, which we're going to do the same. So you can kind of see over here that this still has this factory shroud and everything, because you need that for the hood latch and for the windshield wiper motors, and I think everything that I'm really not going to need on this car. So, and that all may go back eventually, because I would like to make this streetable, but I just need to make it, you know, take the roadkill method, just don't get it perfect or whatever, just get it running. I forgot what he says. Don't get it right, just get it running, whatever. It's exactly what I got to do to this. So instead of obsessing about the little things, just got to get it working, and then we'll start critiquing it from there. But I kind of made some marks in here before I take this out. So there's the back of the oil pan, and it kind of sits, you know, right at this cut here where it was on the other cross member that I was mocking up. It's hard to tell from that perspective, but right there you can kind of see. And then same thing, I put one here for the steering arm so that I know when I drop everything out of here and I'm mocking it all up where that's going to be. So that's kind of where I'm at. It looks as if, and let me see if I can show you with the measuring tape, because it makes it a little easier. From the back of the sump where it drops down here to the adapter plate, we're about 13.5 inches, 14 inches, call it that. And then after that, it turns into the transmission and starts to narrow down a little tiny bit. So if we take that to like right there, and then just kind of bring it out to here, we're still like right, basically I'm hoping we don't have to cut all this up too much. But if we have to make a slight cut, that's all right. We just have to make sure that we completely avoid the pedal box, and I'm trying to avoid cutting into this structural curve or anything right there. Would be nice, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. So figured I'd give you a quick little update. Hopefully that answers some questions for everybody. And if y'all have any questions or anything like that, of course, just let me know in the comments. I'd be happy to answer anything. And of course, like, comment, subscribe, all that will help out. Hopefully I can eventually make some money on this project. That would be great. If not, that's cool too. But